Fu Ying, thank you very much for being with us. Tell me, China's foreign policy with regard to the European crisis, what is it? What is the Chinese attitude?
This has also been discussed during the meeting, during the panel discussions. If you look back to 2008, 2009, you would find that China has been an active participant in all the efforts to counter the financial crisis. 2009 in February, the Premier was in London, was in Berlin, and he said at this moment, confidence is as valuable as gold. And in April, at the London G20, China committed 50 billion to IMF. And since then, China has sent probably 30 purchasing teams to European countries. And we have our trade with Europe is going up by 20 to 30% at a time when European general trade is falling. Especially our import from Europe has been growing strong. So you talk about China's foreign policy towards Europe. It's very consistent. It's ever since in the 1960s we started to have contact, and in the 70s we started to establish diplomatic relations. China's policy towards Europe is supporting Europe, supporting integration, and promoting cooperation and partnership.
Are you encouraged by the results of the Brussels summit? Or is it too soon to say?
Yeah, things are changing very fast. As outsider, we observe, we wish them well. Every time they come up with a solution, we hope it will go through. We hope things will get better. We are so interdependent. I just have seen the latest figure. Our export to Europe has fallen by 5%. Is it 5 export? 9%, yeah, 9%. Our export to Europe in October, and Europe is our largest trading partner, a main source of technology and also investment. One of the main sources. So we are very worried if European economy stay flat. So we would continue to be part of international effort to work together with Europe.
Let me ask one final question. I mean, the Chinese foreign policy historically has always been non-interventionist, not interfering in the affairs of other countries. But China is a huge economic power now. And with economic power normally comes political power. Do you think China should or will play a more active role in foreign policy and global policy?
Active role does not necessarily mean poking noses in everybody else's affairs. We don't believe in that. We have, from our own history, we've suffered a lot in history, being suppressed, being intervened. So we don't want to do the thing we suffered from on others. So I think the belief in non-interference of internal affairs of other countries is very strong. It's not only, it's widely shared by the public. It's the people's feeling. But in international affairs, we are a member of the UN, a member of one of the permanent members of the Security Council. We are probably sending more peacekeepers than any other permanent members of Security Council over the past years. So we are very active participants on international affairs. As long as there is a consensus, there's a support on issues that concerns wider than one country, we would be involved. But we want to involve in a constructive way, yes. In a positive way.
Fu Ying, thank you very much indeed. 谢谢你。
谢谢, thank you.